So, g'day mate, 40 here. I've been going to all these singles events and talking to these women in their 20s, and ladies, you need to speak up and articulate. I can't understand what many of them are saying unless I lean right over and but go with the left ear. It's the good ear. I think I started getting tinnitus. You say tinnitus in America, you say tinnitus in Australia. I have this constant roaring ocean sound in my right ear. And so my left ear is much better. And so if I'm going to hear what these young ladies are saying, I have to kind of lean over with my left ear, which just doesn't seem really cool. I kind of see myself as a calm, collected, stand on my own 2 feet type of guy. I'm not, super, thrown by what's going around in me. I've got this inner peace and calm. And, I like to project that inner peace and calm. And it just doesn't project inner peace and calm when I'm having to lean over, say, speak up, speak up, ma'am. I can't really hear what you're saying. I mean, I'm not looking forward to getting hearing aids one day and saying, oh, let me just turn up my hearing aid here. So, ladies, please, if you want to talk to 40, it's really important that you speak up and you articulate. Why do kids these days, why do they mumble so much? When I was a lad, when I was a strapping lad of 15, 17, I wasn't mumbling my words. I would speak up. I would stand behind my words. I wasn't all, retiring and quiet and shy and just kind of mumbling. No, ladies, it's really important that you articulate, that you speak up, because I don't like it when I have to lean over with my good ear to try to hear what you're saying, or I'm trying to read your lips and then kind of make some kind of generic response based on what I think you're saying. So if you want to have the full benefit of some intense communication with 40, it's really important that you speak up, you articulate your words, right? Don't be afraid to come out of hiding. I am here to help your soul come out of hiding and say, whatever's on your heart and your soul and your mind, and speak up. I mean, come on. My generation, we weren't going around mumbling. When we had something to say, we'd say it. We were the type of generation that would have very happily stormed, Iwo Jima and Normandy. All right, that's the type of people we were, and we would have gone into the darkest jungles and into the deepest oceans, but we would speak up. But kids these days, they just mumble, 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 mumble. Why doesn't anyone teach articulation anymore? What happened to the traditional virtues? I am a 19th century Victorian gentleman, right? That's how I comport myself. And when I speak clearly. I speak with articulation. I speak with projection. I think the problem with kids these days is they haven't taken Alexander technique classes where they can learn to articulate and to project and to carry themselves with grace and confidence. But instead, it's this terrible posture. It's this text neck that people have. They've been sitting in chairs in all their schooling. It's destroyed their posture. They've got these weak, tiny voices. And then I have to lean over with my one good ear, and it's not cool, right? Speak up, be proud, stand behind what you're saying. Don't make me lean down. Or what I don't like, I find myself doing sometimes, if the girl's 4'10", I have to come down and just basically go into a squat and then just kind of lean over like that. And it's kind of hard to do in a suit, and it's not the greatest look for me to be, kind of squatting and leaning. It can be completely misinterpreted. And it says in the Torah, you don't cast a stumbling block before the blind. That's this week's Torah portion, Kedoshim, right? You don't curse the deaf, and you don't place a stumbling block before the blind. So please, ladies, don't make me squat and lean over with my one good ear to hear what you're saying. God, this single life, it's so tiring.